Bloomberg has enhanced search on the terminal to deliver what you need when you need it. Now, you can simply type phrases in everyday English in the command line. Compare financials. Find people. Analyze markets. You can enter phrases or ask questions. What do you want to know today? Ask a question or visit SearchGo to find answers now.
Good morning, good morning. This is Bloomberg Surveillance on TV and radio.
Welcome to Bloomberg Markets, China Open.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to The Pulse.
This is Bloomberg Technology.
And welcome to Balance of Power. This is Bloomberg.
I hear about, unfairness, arbitrary decisions, a lack of due process, raids on their businesses that go unexplained, tens of millions of dollars in fines for reasons that aren't clear. And so my point is that action speaks louder than words. And as long as that is happening on the ground, that makes it very risky for U.S. businesses to do business here.
Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo speaking in Shanghai. Day 3 of her trip. It will go to day 4 tomorrow. Tom, those comments happening at the same time that we're reporting here at Bloomberg that China could be hosting Russian President Vladimir Putin in his first foreign trip since a warrant for his arrest on alleged war crimes issued by the International Criminal Court.
I was surprised by it. I saw the headline yesterday, and Bloomberg had that breaking news, and of course we've seen the 3-day on to 4-day soiree of the Secretary of Commerce. But I agree that it seems like we're pushing this in an agenda that Anne Marie can explain, but far more than that, I don't get what the response is. What are we looking for in terms of response by the good team over in Team Beijing? I don't know. Why don't you bring in Anne Marie, because you're more up to speed on this than I am.
AMH, our chief Washington correspondent, joins us in D.C. right now. Anne Marie, walk us through this. How do you balance this act? The administration is sending over high-ranking officials from the U.S. to China, a country which we're reporting is going to host a leader of a country facing alleged war crimes at the invitation of the Chinese president. AMH, how do you balance those two things?
Well, it's difficult for the administration, right? And Karine Jean-Pierre, the president's press secretary, was asked about this yesterday, and she says she's not going to get ahead of a comment on a potential visit by Putin going over to China. What we're reporting is that Putin will make that trip for the Belt and Road Forum that's taking place in October. I'm not particularly surprised that Putin is deciding to leave for the first time since the International Criminal Court has slapped this arrest warrant on him for alleged war crimes, that he's going to China. People speaking to Bloomberg have said Putin wants to make sure he's very safe in the country he decides to visit. Remember, he had to shrug off the BRICS in South Africa. He told Modi he won't be attending the G20. So China looks like a safe place for him to go. Also, remember, just about 3 weeks before Putin decided to invade Ukraine, what we had was his last meeting with Xi Jinping, where they decided to have a new no-limits friendship. I went back yesterday and reread through that readout from the Russian ministry, and they talked about there's really no area that could be forbidden. We've also seen Xi Jinping go to Russia. So this is a friendship that's only going to tighten him, but it's definitely going to be incredibly awkward for the administration. And it's very awkward for Secretary Raimondo, who was actually in China yesterday when we broke this story.
I mean, Anne-Marie, the whole thing is bizarre. If President Trump wins, or another Republican,
national security interest, that is what they are trying to accomplish.